Guys, am I audible? Hello. Okay. See, today and tomorrow, I mean next class, we will discuss some of the theoretical concept. Already you know, guys, but in JavaScript, how it is working, just we will discuss. For example, operators. In that operators, we will discuss arithmetic operator, assignment operator, and also conditional statements, how it works in if else conditions, switch case, and looping, and what is break, and what is continue. In 2 days we will discuss. After that we will go for the functions and advanced functions, callback function, and promises, and a DOM. Another two or three theoretical classes only. So already know, just I'm glancing the concept because we it is very important for while doing the projects about the loops, if else conditions, break statements, and the switch cases and all. So always, rather than going watching in videos, always try to read the documentation parts. Is that clear? Always now onwards you may find it difficult that way to read the documentation, but always keep it in your mind, when you more read the documentation, more you understand very fast. Is that clear? Can you able to audible? Am I audible? Okay. So in that, for the JavaScript I'm using W3 School. It is a very easiest way they have explained, and also Greek for geeks, and pointer, and main JavaScript. Also we have for example, if you search JavaScript, you will get a more documentation. So in that, W3 School is a very famous documentation part, and we have this one. Which one? Ayo, where is that? Geek for geeks also very important. Geek for geeks. This tutorial also very nice. They have given. They are explaining very detailed way. They are going to explain. Okay, rather than just we will just follow the W3 School, because they have divided here. If you see the left side, you can able to see all the components like operators. In that they have separated what is even everything. Okay, in that some of the concept, main important major concept only we will discuss. So in that we will discuss how to use the operators in a Java script. So we already know in that we are using a assignment operator. In that assignment operator, how to do the assign the operators. For example, assignment operator, it is nothing but a is equal to, how to use, and adds the value plus symbol, and multiplication, and comparison symbol greater than or equal to. So we will discuss one by one what are the operators we have. Okay, we already know how to assign the values. Just if you give the, we already know, for example, assignment operator. Just I'm opening the Visual Studio. Say already these concept you already know. Anyhow, if I explain in a JavaScript, it will be well and good. Just if you want to create a one variable, say I want to create a one variable. A is equal to 10. Between value and the variable, there is a one operator called is equal to. That is nothing but assigning the value. There is nothing but a assignment variable. After that, in that we are using, for example, if you want to add or append, we are using the plus operator, and if you want to multiply, we are using the multiplication operator. Minus, subtract, we want to means minus, we are using. Let everyone join. Same, we already know the concept. So in that, see now onwards, rather than going PPT, I'm directly showing the documentation part, because when you go for example, if any other features they are introducing means, you need to read the documentation part. For example, if you go for the IT companies also, usually they read the documentation part rather than going and learning there. Now onwards, starting here onwards, the how to read the documentation, that is very very important. Is that clear? That's why I'm directly, rather than giving the PPT, I'm directly giving the documentation part, because now starting you may find it difficult to read. While going, keep on seeing the documentation part, you understand why the words are using assignment operator. For example, assign a value to a variable, how they are giving, you will understand, because the basic is very very important. If you won't learn the basic documentation, just if you watch the video, you will not learn the basic documentation, how the documentation working are done, you will not understand. That's why I'm directly showing the documentation part rather than going the PPT means, I prefer the precise words. For example, assignment part means, just I will use the is equal to they are using. Is that clear? That's why rather than going PPT, I directly showing the documentation part. Even when you want to explain to others also, you need to learn to read the documentation part. Okay, so at that time you may find it difficult. At that time, what will you do? What are the YouTube videos are there, you will go and search the, collect the information, because in YouTube they what they know they will explain. Is that clear? In documentation part, they won't usually prefer. What they know, they will explain perfectly. After that, they leave the some of the concept. That's why always prefer to read the documentation. That is very very important while learning any of the concept. Is that clear? Okay, in that we are just now I have discussed assigning the assignment example. Let a is equal to 10. So in that, wait, let, say let constant and a variable, these are the keyword method to create a variable. Let a, after that you have created a variable. To assign the value, you need a one operator called is equal to, that is nothing but a assignment operator. Is that clear? After that, if you want to do the sum of the calculation, addition you want to do means, you need to use the plus symbol. We already know these are the concept we have learned. So this is the JavaScript addition. To add the two numbers, we are using the plus, and the multiplication we are using the multiplication operator. And if you go for the JavaScript operator, so mainly we are focusing on the arithmetic operation, assignment operator, comparison operator, and a logical operator, and all many more it is there. But just a basic concept only, we already know arithmetic, what is arithmetic operator, assignment operator, what are the operators we have, comparison operator, less than or equal to. So these are the these are the operators we already discussed from the first semester onwards. You are learning. Okay, let's see what are the operators we are having. So in that arithmetic operation, we already know addition, subtraction, multiplication, exponential. This is you may find the new one, and division you already know, modulus, increment, and decrement. So if you go for arithmetic operation, just wait. We will go for the arithmetic operation first. So first we will discuss what is arithmetic operation. In that, wait, open it. See here, leave about this document dot get element by ID. I will explain what is document dot get element by ID. See here, they have created a X. After that, they have directly given a, instead they are creating the a plus b. For example, let, usually what we will do, a is equal to 100, let b is equal to 50. Usually we will write, instead you can able to write directly also if you want to do this one, or you can either you can create another variable and you can write at the end what is addition. Just you should know, you should understand addition means adding a two numbers. For that we are using the addition symbol. And also we are having the another way. If you want to see here, they have created a, rather than giving a value, they have created another variable. Just now I have explained, you can create another variable also, two variables, and you can able to use the two variable also, and you can able to add the variable. Or rather than you can able to use a direct value also, by giving one variable for two values you can able to do, and you can do able to do the arithmetic addition you can able to do. And also this one, they have used two here. By use, they have used the values as well as they have used the multiplication symbol also. For a they have used 3 multiplication. Are you getting? After that they have used arithmetic operation. You can able to use using the parenthesis. These kind of things you already know. Just a multiplication symbol means what, addition means you what you already know. So you can able to use the two values. After that they have used the multiplication. So if you want, so what happens, 100 plus 50, 150 into 3 means 450 it will come. Is that clear? After that if you go for the operand, that is nothing here, operand, operator, plus means the operator, and what are the value that you are providing, that is nothing but a operand. You have to say as is here, let a is equal to 100. For example, if I give let a is equal to 100, here a is the variable, is equal to is the assignment operator, 10 is the operand. For example, let b is equal to 10. After that, let c is equal to a plus b. So in that, c is a one variable that I have created, that is also one operand. A is the operand, plus is the operator. Operand is different, operator is different. Is that clear? After that we are having a assignment, adding a two numbers and subtracting. If you want to do the subtracting, if you want to add the two numbers you need to use the addition, and if you want to subtract the two numbers you need to use the minus symbol. These kind of operators we already know, we are learning from first semester of BCA onwards. 1 minute, it's not happened. Okay. Okay, after that if you want to do the subtraction you can able to do the by using the subtraction operator. And if you want to do the multiplication of the two numbers by using the multiplication symbol, we can able to do the multiplication also, and a division, dividing, and a remainder. And increment and decrement we already know. Increment means, do you know how to increments are working? See here, double plus if you are using means 5 plus 1. Is that clear? Decrement means if you are using the double minus means decreased by 1. So here x is the, x is equal to 5. If I increment x plus plus See why we are using increment decremental. We will use these kind of operators in the project. At that time you will get to know why they are using everything. For example, in Flipkart and Amazon and all, you will see the add to cart, sorry, yeah, add to. For example, you want to what we call dress. At that time you will see that add plus or minus you will having, right? So for that, if you plus, if you give, it will come as a 2. If you are providing 0, 2 it minus into 1. At that time which operator they are using? They are using the increment and a decrement. Is that clear how it is working? Increment and decrement in Amazon or a Flipkart and all. You want to buy something. For example, if you want to buy one phone or a dress you want to buy, while buying, order, after that you will, if you click on that adder, you will get add plus and a minus. Are you getting? See here, if you want to wait, we will check it. Flipkart. For example, fashion dress. See here, if I buy now, it's getting okay. I need to provide everything. Are you understanding what is increment and decrement, guys? If I log in, I need to log in for everything. Just if you want two shirts means there itself, just add, plus will be there, minus will be there. If you click on that plus, it will increment it. If you are providing the minus, it will be decremented. We will work on this kind of operators. And exponential, it raise the first operand to the power of the second operand. See exponential here, it is a mathematical term. 5 into 5, example, you need to 5, you need to multiply 2 times 5 into 5, so 25 it is working. That's why we are using the, that's why we are using the 2 multiplication symbol, that is nothing but a exponential. Exponential means it raises the first operand to the power of the second operand. And math power, see this and all comes under the math function. Math power means power of what we have seen last previous exponential. It's like a exponential only. So if you use the math dot power means it raise the power of 5. 5 into 5, 25 it will come. Instead of exponential we can use the math dot power function also. So these are the some of the concept. And also we are going for the assignment operator. Assignment operator also we have already know is equal to, plus or is equal to, and multiplication subtraction is assignment, and exponential assignment, division assignment, modulus assignment. These are the things we already know. Operator, logical operator also, and is equal to, and a or, and a null. So this one we have seen just now, how to assign the operator. Just if you're using the single assignment operator, just if you want to assign the values for the any variable, you need to use the assignment operator. And plus or operator means, see this example, x is equal to 5, x plus is equal to 5. What is that meaning? X plus is equal to 5. What is that meaning? How it came 15 for x? Can anyone? Can anyone? Guys, am I audible? How it came? What is this meaning? x is equal to plus 5. What is that meaning? How it works? X is equal to x plus x is equal to plus 5. What is the meaning? Expansion for this one. Say clearly understand this one. Most of the time, x is equal to, say expansion I'm doing, x is equal to, again you need to give x plus 5. Is that clear? And x value what? Let x is equal to 10. They have given like this. Okay. X is equal to, here, see the documentation. X is equal to plus is equal to 5. What is that expansion? See, x is equal to x plus 5. Then x means what is the answer? Now it is acted as a one storing variable. Clearly understand. It is acted as a one storing variable. This calculation it is stored inside the x. Are you understanding? Inside the x. So what is that meaning? X is equal to 10 plus 5 because x value how much? 10. Is that clear? Instead they are providing the shortening the line. That is nothing but a shortened method, and this is nothing but a shortened method. Instead of writing like this, they will write x is equal to plus 5. Like this they will write. It is also correct and this one also correct. To reduce this one we are using the x plus 5. After that, addition assignment and subtraction assignment, it is also same like a addition assignment. See here, x is equal to 10, then x is equal to x minus 5. X is equal to, it is like a x is equal to x minus 5. It is longer one. Instead of they have written like this. So 10 minus 5, the output is the 5. Is that clear? After that, the multiplication and a assignment operator, same it is like a addition and subtraction also, and a exponential operator. See, they have used 5 times. What is that meaning? X is equal to 10, 2 times multiplication, and 5. Are you getting? 10 times 10, 5 times it is working. What is that meaning? 10 into 10, okay, sorry, 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. That's why it is coming 1 lakh, it is coming. Is that clear? Are you getting how it is working? Exponential, it will be multiplied 5 times as a 10 one. That is the work of exponential. So they have this is also, you can write like this or you can write like this. After that, see the documentation. See, I'm talking about how to read the documentation as well as, is that clear, as well as operators I'm explaining. This is how you need to one by one, first you need to understand. Always documentation, if you directly go like this you will not understand. Always you have to read with the starting. From the starting you need to like read the documentation. After that, division and assignment operator. So just it divides the x divided by 5, and a remainder we already know it gives the remainder. After that, we will directly go for the addition. For the string also same, it's like a addition operator. We usually use the for to append the operation. For example, let, see here they have given, let text is equal to hello. Text plus is equal to world means what is that meaning? Text is the variable is equal to plus they have used. So what is that meaning? Text variable what? Hello. Are you getting? So text variable how it comes? Text plus inside that what they have given? Hello. Like this it works. This is the expansion of the this code. Text plus hello. So text value means what? Text means hello. And they have used word, sorry. So if you use plus means in a string that is nothing but a append, adding the two strings. This is the shorten of the text plus is equal to word. They have used like this. This is the assignment. This is all about your assignment operator. After that, if you go below and operator, it is there. Logical and operator. We already know logical and operator. See, this is the see the documentation. Logical and assign it is used between two values. If the first value is true and second value is assigned. See here, let is x is equal to true. Then x and 10 is equal to sorry x addition and is equal to 10. The value of y how much? If it is the true, then y value it is also 10. They have used the assignment operator is equal to and is the true. How it is working means see here itself. They have it is like a condition only rise. Let y is equal to x. Okay, they have given. They have used x is equal to true. Okay, then if the x is equal to true means then automatically y also y value is the x. Is that clear? If see these operators you need to understand logical operator. Are you getting this one? Logical operator and or not and all. You know right this one? You know or not? Or I need to explain like a 0 1 1 0. If the 0 is true, 1 also true. The output also you need to see. I think this and all you already know. And operator or operators and all. And also or operators also it is used between the two values. If the first value false, then second value is assigned. So this and all you already know guys. False, then y value is if x value becomes true, either one value in and operator, either one value it has to true. If any operator becomes true, then other operators also becomes true. If any operators becomes false, it won't be assigned in a and operator or operator. If any of the one operator becomes true, it will be false. Is that clear? Two operators also it has to become true. That is the or operator works. After that, if you go for the this is the null list. This one and all no need for time being. And yeah, this much all about your assignment and arithmetic operator. Don't worry, you will get to know when you go for the project. Next week we are doing one project. That time you will get to know clearly assignment operators and all. And if you go for the if else condition statements, already we know conditional statement. In that we are using the if, else if and a switch case statement. See, this is the syntax are very easy like a python only. Same, there is no much dissimilar much difference between any of the other programming language. For any condition, just if you have to provide if keyword you need to provide. After that you need to provide the condition and you need to use the flower bracket. In that inside the flower bracket, you need to use the block of code you need to use. See here, see this one example. See this new date function if you are using means it will gives the current date. If you use dot get hours, date function if you are using means it gives the current date of the today's date it provides. Are you clear? And to get hours means now what is the hour it provides. Is that clear? Are you understanding? Date function in JavaScript also we are using the date function. In other programming language also we are using the in C sharp, Java, C++, we are using the date function. And to get the hours we are using the dot get hours we are using. If it is there less than 18, it is the good date. This one leave about it. They have used, we usually what we are using, we are writing console dot log. It is to check in the log inside the console. This one get element by id. See here they have used the demo. Id is the demo. What are the output you are getting, it will be shown inside your paragraph. That much only. This one we will talk about the display property in the JavaScript when it comes. What is get element by id, when to use get element by class, when to use what is inner dot html and alert, we will discuss. Already we have, you have learned in the JavaScript last semester itself, just learned. You have multimedia animation, just you have learned. Anyhow, again I will explain, don't worry. For just focus on the conditions. First, we need to use the if keyword you need to use. Inside the parenthesis, we need to use the condition. After that, if it is the condition becomes true, inside the bracket, inside the flower bracket, the block of code will be executed. Else, it will go for the, it jump to the another statement. We already know. After that, if else condition. So else condition, if the condition becomes false and it executes the else block. For example, if hour is less than 18 means 6 o'clock, 18 means it comes to the net 13, 14, 15, 24 hours. It calculates the overall 24 calculates. And if it is coming, for example, see here, see this example, it will work. It is there less than 18 means that is the good day. If this block of code executes, if it is correct, if it is true, it executes the good day. Otherwise, else block, it will execute. 18 means I think 6 o'clock. If it is there evening 6 o'clock, less than evening before 5 o'clock means it provides the good day. If you are giving 12, what happens if you are running? See here, I have used 12. Now it is the 18, more than a 18. If it is working, oh, okay. If you use symbol change, what happens? It gives the good day because hours is greater than 12. Are you getting? That's why it's giving the good day. Now it is a evening, but it is showing the morning. That's why it is coming the good day. If the condition becomes true, it executes the block of code. Else, if the condition becomes false, if condition becomes false, else condition works. These conditions and all we have for semester we have learned. Anyhow, it's okay. And a if else if you want multiple else condition, sorry, if condition, we are using the else if condition. If you are using like a nested if, are you getting? So in other like a in C sharp we are using the if and another if, but in JavaScript we are using the, if you want another if condition, we are using the else if. In else if we are using in a C++ and Python. Java we are using the if, just we are using the if conditions only. And C sharp also we are using the if and in nested if means we are using the another if inside your if condition. But in JavaScript you are using the else if. If you want to see the syntax, and see in if condition, this if one condition becomes true, for example, wait here, I have given if condition. If time greater than less than 10, it comes the good morning. If the condition becomes true, it will go for the else. Else if. Otherwise, it directly go for the else condition. Sorry, else condition. Are you getting? See, if first it has to satisfy first condition. Here itself it fails means directly to go for the else condition. Are you understanding? Are you understanding or not? If here, if I change the simple, see now it is coming good morning. Are you getting? Now it's coming good morning. If you are see here, it is less than 10. After that it is there less than 20. Now it is the only 18. Sorry, now it is the 18. It is there 6 o'clock. It is the 18. It is there. Now still it is the 20. It is there. If you are providing 16, if you are providing 16, so here it directly go for the which one? It directly go for the good evening. Sorry, I have changed. If you are running, it directly go for the good evening because this both condition also becomes fail. Are you getting? Though if the condition becomes fast, it gives the good morning. If the both condition becomes fails also, it go for the else condition. It has to satisfy if and else if condition. And also if you go for the another one, and the switch statement we will discuss. So switch statements also, if you want a multiple statements you want to give if you have a multiple cases, if you are having means you we are using the switch cases. Now we want to check the current date. Current day, what is the current day? Today is the Monday, right? So I have used the switch. After that you need to use the parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis you need to use the expression condition. You need to provide, you need to provide the expression, and you can give the multiple cases. For example, I have used case 0. If today is a Sunday, that current date is, it has to match with the expression and Sunday. Are you getting? If the current date is a Sunday, day is a Sunday, it gives the Sunday. And it gives the break means here itself it stops. It won't go for the next case. Break means the program will, the code will be stopped there itself. Continue means it skips the code and it continues. Is that clear? And I have given a multiple cases. See, while providing the cases you need to give switch statement and parenthesis. First you need to open the flower bracket. First understand, you need to provide the flower bracket, you need to give. After that you need to use case keyword and value you can provide, and you need to provide colon, not a semicolon. You need to provide the colon, and you are using the variable and you have given the values. It has to match. Day is equal to Sunday, case 1. Case 0, it has to match. Today is a Monday, directly you can check it here. See here, it gives the current date and get the date. Today is the Monday, it has given the second case 1. After that it has given the break. Here like if condition only, this condition becomes fail and it goes for the next condition. Like that only switch cases. We have lot of time we have heard about these switch cases. After that, when you go for the break keyword, just we have learned it breaks the out of the switch block. It stops there itself, stops the execution. And if you go for the default, we know that it is the specifies the block of code it to run. There is no cases. Default keyword is a optional, you can give or you can leave it. Okay. After that, common code of switch details, this and all no need for timing. After that, we know loopings, we know for loop. Here we have a for loop, we are having a do while, we are having a while loop. These are the loops in we are having. So only we will focus on three things: for loop, while loop, and a do while. Okay, these are the very very important concept. So what is the difference between while loop and for loop? Is anyone, what is the difference between while loop and for loop, guys? What is the major difference between while to for? Anyone? Am I audible? See, these 2 days, I understand you may feel boring, but you need to understand the concept. It is very, very important. So, what is the difference between for loop and while loop? Only simple difference. For loop means R programming itself, I have explained for B section student. Yes. No. See, for loop it is simple. We know how many times the iterations are happening. Are you understanding? We know how many times of iteration it is happening. That is the for loop. While loop means we don't know how many times iterations are happening. Loopings are happening until the condition becomes true. If the condition becomes true, while loop it executes, stops the execution. But for loop means we know exact how many times of iterations are happening. Are you getting? For loop means we know the iterations time, means 3 times or 4 times, 5 times. Usually see the expression for loop. You know, for example, see this example here itself. See here, I have used for let I is equal to 0 and I it should be there less than 5. This condition I have given. So it has to be less than 5 means 4 times it has to loop it. See here. First is the 0. 5 times it has to means 0. It 0 is value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many iterations? 5 iteration. If it is going for 5 value, if I sees the 5, see here how it is happening. First it checks the I is equal to 0. I is equal to 0. So this condition works because it is there I less than 5. So it goes for the iteration. Then it gives the number is text value is now 0. Are you getting? I value is a 0. The number is 0. It came. And it goes for the next I is equal to 1. Are you getting looping? It is a continuously it takes I is equal to 1. The number is it and I place it comes the 1. Second iteration is over. And next loop is the I is equal to 2. Same way I is equal to 3. I is equal to 4. Now if I is equal to 5, as soon as it says I is equal to 5, what is the condition here? If the I becomes less than 5, it should be there condition we have given, it has to stop because I value less than 5 it has to be there. So here itself it stops the program. Is that clear? Are you understanding? That's why they have given the number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. See here, if you give I is equal to 10 means till 9 it executes. If you want to run it. See here, till 9 it is coming. 10, as soon as see the 10, it won't execute, it stops the looping iteration. If you want to check here, if you are providing I is equal to 11, so 10 times it till it 10 I 10 it gives, till I 10 it goes for the looping. Are you understanding? So this is the starting value. If you are providing I is equal to 1 means, if you're providing I is equal to 1 means I start from the 1. See, it removes the number is 1. If you want to check it here, see, it removes the 1. If you're providing I is equal to 2 or I is equal to 5 means it has to start from, I has to start from 5, and it has to less than a 11 means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, as soon as it sees the I is equal to 11, it stops the execution. This is the work of the for loop. For loop means we know how many times it is repeating the sorry, iterations are happening. But while loop means we don't know how many iterations are happening, but there is one condition. Until the condition becomes true, the while loop will be executed. Is that clear? With the for loop and while loop, anyone? See here, syntax. This is syntax. See here, first the expression you need to provide. These are the expression. Let I is equal to 0. It has to starting point, and I less than 5 condition I have given. I plus plus means it has to, while doing the looping, I value it has to increment. First, after the 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 2, 2, sorry, 1 plus 0 plus 2, 2, after that 0 plus 3, 3, it has to increment, plus 1 it has to increment. Is that clear? Now see here, for if you are using the decrement, same thing I am using. See here, I have used 7 I have given. Okay, 7 I have given. I'm giving the I minus minus. I'm giving the minus minus. Decrement I have given. Wait, it won't come. This is another program. Wait, I'll use the another same program. See this program. I is equal to 5. I'm doing the decrement. Decrement. When it is comes 1, our iteration has to stop. Are you understanding? Our iteration has to stop. What happens? Sorry, less than 5. So it will go. So if you are using whatever. See, now I'm running the program. It's becoming starting value. So less than 5. Right. It has to decrement. Then I have given starting. It's not loading. Waiting 10. It will be loaded. If you're providing minus minus, it has to decrement, right? Okay, initial value I have given. But it is not taking. Okay, we will see it that one. I will click what is that error. Sorry. It's not responding. My system is like 1 minute, guys. It is not my Chrome is not working. It's lagging. Guys, am I audible? Hello.